Welcome to all of you. Today we are going to see the first poem of 12th standard, The Person I am Looking For. This poem is written by Hazara Singh. Before proceeding this poem, we are going to see the background of this poem. There are various great personalities like Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatma Phule, Sane Guruji, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and many more. They had their own principles and qualities that rendered them on great position of the society. Mahatma Gandhi ji is known for his non-violence, that is ahimsa, peace, forgiveness, truthfulness. These qualities bring him at utmost position of the society. Now Gandhi ji becomes role model for all society. Here, the poet Hazara Singh is in the quest of such an ideal personality in our society. He describes different ideal qualities to which he is searching in the poem. Now we shall see the actual poem and its meaning, the person I am looking for. Now see the first stanza. If you do not get lowered in your own eyes, while you raise yourself in those of others, if you do not give into gossips and lies, rather heed them not, saying, "Who bothers?" you may be the person I am looking for. Now see the meaning of first stanza. The poet says, if you do not get lower yourself in your eyes, if your attitude is good and honest, you don't do malpractices, misdeeds in your life, and you have your own good image within yourself, if your image is ideal for others, if you do not fear surrender to the false defamation, lies of the negative people, you ignore them, saying, "Who bothers?" then I am looking for you. Now see the hard words from the stanza. The first word, give into, means surrender. Heed means pay attention to. Now see the second stanza. If you crave not for praise when you win, and look not for sympathy while you lose, if cheers let not your head toss or spin, and after a setback you offer no excuse, you may be the person I am looking for. The poet says, if you do not have strong desire or praise or appreciation of the people when you get success, if you do not have the expectations of sympathy or compassion of the people when you lose, if you do not display your show off when you win, and never excuse yourself when you get setback, then such a person is the poet is looking for. Let us see the hard words from the second stanza. The first phrase is, let not your head toss or spin. It means, do not show your success boastfully. The second word, setback. It means reversal in progress. Let us turn to the third stanza. If you accept counsel without getting sore, and reassess yourself in the light thereof, if you pledge not to be obstinate any more, and meet others without any frown or scoff, you may be the person I am looking for. The meaning of the third stanza is, if you are all ready to accept good counsels, that is advice of others, without becoming upset, and rethink and improve yourself under that advice, if you don't show your obstinate attitude and meet other people without showing disapproval or without mocking, then the poet is looking for or searching for such a personality. The hard words from the third stanza are: first word, sour, it means upset. Second word, obstinate, it means stubborn. The third word, frown, attitude of disapproval or displeasure. Now see the last stanza of the poem. If you have the will to live and courage to die, you are a beacon light for people far and wide. If you ignore the jeers and thus expose the lie, the virtue and success do not go side by side. You are the person I am looking for. Now let us see its meaning. If you have enthusiasm to live the life successfully and you never fear to the death, if you are a role model for society or ideal one for the society, you are just a beacon light for others, that is a guide for others. If you ignore the critics of negative people and you have strong belief that your good deeds bring you towards the success, then you are the person to whom the poet is looking for. Here the poem ends. In brief, the poet wants to say, if we have all those good qualities, then we can become a role model for the society. We can show a good path to the people. Eventually, we can create an ideal society. The poet is searching all these qualities in the society. Now, we are going to see the hard word from the last stanza. The word is jeers. It means ironical remarks. Now we shall see the technical aspects of the poem. First, if you do not get lowered in your own eyes while you raise yourself in those of others. Here, figure of speech is antithesis because two opposite ideas, lower and raise, are used in the lines. The second figure of speech is: if you crave not for praise when you win, and look not for sympathy while you lose. Here, figure of speech is antithesis. Like the first example, two opposite ideas, win and lose, are used in the lines, so it forms antithesis. Third, you are beacon light for people far and wide. Here, the figure of speech is metaphor, because the unknown person, that is you, is indirectly compared with beacon light. When anything is indirectly compared with a different thing, then it forms metaphor. Fourth, that virtue and success do not go side by side. Here, figure of speech is repetition. When a word is repeated in the sentence, then it forms repetition. Here, the word side is used repeatedly in the sentence, so it is repetition. Fifth one, if you have the will to live and courage to die. Here, figure of speech is antithesis. Two opposite ideas, live and die, are used in the line. Now we shall see rhyming pairs in the poem. Eyes, lies. Others, bothers. Win, spin. Lose, excuse. Soar, more. Thereof, scoff. Die, lie. Wide, side. In this way, we have studied the poem, The Person I Am Looking For. Thank you.